Though I'm a bit late to the party on this one, I could not help myself but talk about one of the funnest times I've had in the theater this year. This is my review of Copshop. We follow Teddy Murretto, a wily con artist that devises a scheme to hide out inside a small-town police station while on the run from a lethal assassin. But soon enough, this hitman finds his way into the precinct and an unsuspecting rookie cop is caught in the middle of their crosshairs. Before I properly start with my review, I want to know your thoughts on Copshop, because I'm sure by this point you have seen it, because I'm very late on it. So let me know all of that in the comments below. Whether you liked it, disliked it, what did you like, what didn't you like? Start the conversation in the comments below. It's always the most important part. And while you're down there, make sure you consider clicking that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Make sure you do that, because if you enjoy it, you'll always be aware whenever there's more great content. Copshop had me from the moment I first saw the trailer. A fun, energetic callback to 80s action films that fully relishes, lives, and breeds on the chemistry of their actors. We got Frank Grillo, we got Gerald Butler, we got Joe Carnahan directing, who's someone who can inject a lot of that visceral, manly energy into proceedings, and this film is a ton of fun, like it promises to be. From the very beginning, you can just tell these actors are having fun, and while a lot of the film is actually just them talking while one is in one cell and another one is in another cell, their chemistry just bounces off the screen. And that is very important. That is essential to hold your attention, and how Joe Carnahan crafts these sequences, not only these characters talking to one another, but what they actually talk about. Why are they talking to one another? It's extremely entertaining. This film is really funny, really easy jokes, don't get me wrong. But again, that callback to simple but straight to the point kind of action movies that I really enjoy. And then we have another assassin played by Toby Huss, who is so great. The funniest part of this film, this dude is a laugh riot, and it kind of feels like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but in this one enclosed space, so you always have the tension at its highest, fully weaponized in each sequence of the film. And these characters are not the most compelling people of the year. In fact, they're very shady, morally speaking, but they're actually more human than I thought. The script is able to give them a little more humanity and three-dimensionality than I expected. When it comes to the action as well, it's awesome. It's art, it's violent, it's gory, it's visceral, it's in your face, and it's everything I could want from a Gerard Butler, Frank Grillo movie. Gerard Butler specifically, someone I love. Every time he's in the movie, I'm going to give it a chance. I don't care how bad, how good it looks. If Gerard Butler is in it, I am going to at least watch it once. I don't always end up loving the movies, but I always love Gerard Butler in them, and he's awesome in this. Everyone does a great job. Even newcomer Alexis Louder, who's in her debut performance in this film, she shares amazing chemistry with Butler and Grillo, and this trio just goes back and forth so fluently and organically. There is something to say about how the film overstays its welcome. This film is almost 2 hours long, and it definitely wastes a little bit too much time in its setup. There is something to be said about how well that setup is crafted, because you dive into every little detail that eventually comes back to deliver a payoff, and in that sense I truly appreciate what Joe Carnahan executed in that setup, but it does waste a little bit too much time on it. I wish the bulk of the film was that all-out action, all-out violence going out between all these wild parties that are involved. The con artist, the hitman, the psychopath, the policewoman. And even though when that goes down, it's awesome, but the bulk of the film really is putting the pieces on the chessboard and not essentially playing the pieces on the chessboard. And I wish we had spent more time with the pieces in actual active play. Though Copshop is slower to get to the point that I expected, when it gets to that point, it delivers in everything I could want. It's an action movie. It's not trying to be more than an action movie. It knows what it is, and it deserves the grade for what it is, because this is very much a B movie. Therefore, I am giving Copshop a B. Just tremendously entertaining. I could not have been happier with what the trailer sold me on and then what the movie delivered. But I want to know your thoughts on Copshop. Let me know all of them in the comments below. Is this your favorite Gerard Butler film from the last few he has done? Your favorite Frank Grillo film? Your favorite Joe Carnahan film? Let me know all of that in the comments below. Throw all your thoughts. And remember, if you've seen the video thus far and this was the first time, make sure to click that subscribe button, because if you watch this far, you enjoy it on some level and you will always be aware from now on of every time I upload more content. Thank you so much once more to you all. I'll be back very soon with more reviews, and I hope to see you in those. So until then, love each other and love the movies.